Most people aren't failing because they don't know what to do. They're failing because they're not applying what they already know. You already know you should be waking up early. You already know probably paths to success. But what is comfortable is learning more, because inside you might feel like you don't know enough. And what's uncomfortable is actually taking action and putting into play and putting into practice what you already know. Because a lot of times we underestimate our knowledge, and we do that from a place of discomfort of, okay, I'm not ready yet. I'm not completely ready to start this new project. I need to learn more about it. I need to do some more research. And everybody begins to go into that phase of, in every undergoing, there's a kind of like an arc that people go through. And it's the uninformed optimism, where you have really no idea, you don't have the knowledge of what needs to be done. And that's when you get excited. You're like, oh, this is a cool new idea. And then the more you look into it, you kind of go into that informed pessimism. And most people will quit here because, oh, they got the knowledge, it was easy, now the actual work is uncomfortable and they don't want to do it. And then there's that valley of despair, where people who do push through realize that it's even harder in practice. But this is where the most growth happens, because if you can push through that valley of despair, it grows into informed optimism, because you know, okay, was the hardship that we had to go through, but these are the results that we can attain by withstanding and by pushing through those hardships. And when you reach that, you realize and you look back, like, wow, look how far I've gone. I've gone from uninformed optimism, where I was so excited and I really had no idea about the layers of depth in whatever field I'm pursuing. And then I began to understand what it actually took to succeed. Because like we talked about yesterday, the level of success you're looking for is directly correlated to the level of difficulty you have to endure and you have to withstand to attain it. Now, going back to the earlier point, a lot of people like doing that, uninformed optimism, informed pessimism. A lot of people go through that stage and they repeat it and they repeat it and they repeat it. And they gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of knowledge from different disciplines, from different aspects of life, but they never actually implement it. And knowledge without implementation is just wasted thinking. And it's a waste of your time, because you'll tell yourself, oh, someday I'm gonna actually put this into my life, but that someday never happens. So instead of going out and finding out more facts about this, now obviously you need a sub-level, like a foundational understanding of whatever you're going into. But what will teach you the most is actual action, and doing the thing, because theoretical will never, ever compare to the practical and to the actual experience of doing something, because there's so many things that revolve around the experience that the theoretical is theoretical. So it's zooming in on one possible way of doing something versus experiencing it multiple times. You're given the opportunity to see the different ways of this experience and the different outcomes and the different problems and the predicaments that come along the way, and you're forced to actually fix them and push past them to actually go where you want to go. I'm saying actually a lot. I need to fix that. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you take anything away from this video, just learning is great, but what's even more important is just applying that. So apply yourself to whatever you're doing and take the next step. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.